What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, unified British heavyweight world champion Anthony Joshua has now somewhat backtracked on his call-outs of undefeated WBC Olympic bronze medalist heavyweight world champion Deontay the Bronze Mama Wilder. Anthony Joshua, as of late, had been claiming and saying that he wanted to face Deontay Wilder next. He even went as far as to say that he held a meeting with his promoter, Matchroom CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn, in hopes of offering Deontay Wilder a big lucrative offer to lure him away from a trilogy match should he be victorious February 22nd in the highly anticipated heavyweight title rematch between himself, meaning Wilder, and undefeated British lineal heavyweight world champion Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, a replay and a redo of their match that took place December 1st of 2018. With that said, Anthony Joshua had this to say now. He's done an about face. Just yesterday, or day before, just 48 hours ago, Anthony Joshua stated that he was hoping that his promoter and himself could offer Deontay Wilder a huge lucrative offer that would get him away from a trilogy match with Tyson Fury. He said that he heard that Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder had already previously signed in their contracts to have a trilogy match, regardless of who is victorious in the second fight. But Tyson Fury then came out and stated that he had no interest in a trilogy match with Deontay Wilder. He has 2 fights after this Wilder fight, and he's looking to call it quits. That fight, should he be victorious against Deontay Wilder, would be a domestic rivalry showdown between himself and Anthony Joshua. And then he wants to give British heavyweight contender Dillian Whyte an opportunity to become a champion, right? As he stated, he's the mandatory for the WBC. With that said, now Anthony Joshua, just a couple of days later, is now stating that Deontay Wilder should be further along in his career than he is. He's turned pro back in 2009. He should have had multiple belts in his career, and now he's going to focus on what he needs to do in his upcoming fights. That's all he's focusing on. He stated that he understands that the fans want to see it, but he's going to focus on what he needs to do in his career, in this upcoming fights, his mandatory challenges. Alexander Usyk is the mandatory challenger for his WBO strap, and Kubrat Pulev is the mandatory challenger for his IBF strap. So Anthony Joshua is now stating that, he's going to focus on those fights, and then we'll see what happens later on after that, right? But as of right now, he's stating that Deontay Wilder's been a champion longer than him for so many years. He should have had multiple belts. He should have been unified by now, so on and so forth, right? We heard this talk before. I just stated in the video when Anthony Joshua came out and he stated that he truly wanted to fight with Deontay Wilder, and he was looking to, offer him a big lucrative deal for step-aside money and try to find his way. The Wilder could try and find his way out the contract with Tyson Fury for the trilogy match. I told you guys I hope that Anthony Joshua kept the same energy, should Deontay Wilder be victorious. But he didn't even wait for Deontay Wilder to be victorious before he's doing an about face and having a change of heart, right? That's the reason why you get Deontay Wilder's manager, Shelly Finkel, coming out and stating that he don't want Anthony Joshua to make an offer because they are the true A side and they'll make the offer, right? It just comes down to this. Wilder and his team don't want to play any games with Anthony Joshua and his team anymore. If Anthony Joshua just 48 hours ago stated that he wanted the Wilder fight, what changed in those 48 hours that he's now reverting back to Deontay Wilder should have been a unified champion already? He just stated that Deontay Wilder has a beautiful right hand. I have a beautiful left hand. This is the fight the fans want to see, and it needs to happen ASAP. This is what Anthony Joshua just said less than 48 hours ago. Now he's already coming out and he's stating that, we'll see what takes place. He should have already been a champion. There's politics involved. His promotional team in America don't want a domestic fight, don't want a foreign fight, with a guy in a different country. You try to maximize on your own platform in your own space in your own land, and talking about he has big fights in the States and under his own umbrella. So this type of talk is just what Deontay Wilder don't want to get into negotiations with. This is the reason why we continue to highlight and show you guys the contradictions that come from Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn. This is utterly ridiculous for just 48 hours later to make a bow face after stating that he was already engaging in negotiations. Now you're saying that there's too many politics involved and you have to see what happens, so on and so forth. Anthony Joshua truly doesn't want the fight with Deontay Wilder, and it's abundantly clear that his team aren't confident that he could beat Deontay Wilder, point blank and period. There's no other way to slice it. It just is what it is. So at this point, I have no hope in that fight taking place anytime soon, because Anthony Joshua is not consistent with what he says and what he claims he wants. He's all over the place. Just Deontay Wilder has not responded or mentioned anything about Anthony Joshua. He's focused, locked in with Tyson Fury, and yet Anthony Joshua is contradicting himself about a Wilder fight, and Wilder's not even discussing it. He's not even engaging in the conversation. So that lets you know everything you need to know, point blank and period. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.